Danielle, what are conditions looking like right now?
Not ideal, you guys. This definitely will be a historic storm as we're watching it inch closer to the Big Bend area around Florida. We're expecting it to make landfall within about the next 24 hours. You mentioned a Cat 3. I've seen some models potentially showcasing it as a Cat 4 when it hits landfall, but incredibly heavy rains accompanying with storm surge, upwards of 20 feet possible. Just unbelievable. We'll also be watching for the potential of a tornado outbreak as well. This is going to drop off to an area of low pressure by late Friday night, but the damage will have been done. Still incredibly heavy rains out there with this storm, and that will linger into the weekend. How much rainfall are they expecting? Historic amounts. We're going to be looking at extreme flooding out there, parts of the Florida Panhandle through Georgia, the Carolinas through Tennessee. Easily, you can just kind of see by the coloring contours, 12, possibly 15, 18 inches of rainfall coming across the southeast. This is something we'll be keeping a close eye on because I know we have a lot of friends and family that live out in the area. A far cry from that forecast here in Colorado. Nothing but sunshine and bright blue skies. The time lapse showcasing just a beautiful afternoon, folks. Walking the dog, running out there out at City Park. Temperatures have been in the mid to upper 80s this afternoon for the Front Range, the Eastern Plains, even 70s in some spots, in the low 80s up in the mountains too. Our top 7 warmest Septembers were still at a tie with 2015. We still have a couple more days to go, and the heat rolls in as we look ahead toward tomorrow. In fact, it could be a record breaker. Not the case today. 86 officially, 91 the record high for today, and still we're running about 10 degrees above our average. Holding steady in the mid 80s currently across downtown Denver, and not a lot to show you on the satellite tonight. Cloud free, and that's the way we stay this evening with temperatures falling into the mid 50s here in Denver. Upper 40s, low 50s off to the plains with 30s and low 40s up in the mountains. Futurecast very quiet overnight into tomorrow morning. Nothing but sunshine from the western slope to the eastern plains early, and then the cloud cover starts slowly streaming in by the afternoon. We will be awaiting a cold front Thursday night into Friday. That will help take the edge off of the heat because it is coming in. The summer season just still hanging on tight to Colorado. We'll be looking at highs in the mid 80s around the lunch hour with low 90s on deck for us. The current record is 90 degrees. My forecast high 91. I think we will just make that record and let it stand in the books. Low 90s in Fort Collins and Greeley off to the eastern plains, 60s, 70s, and a few spots in the low 80s up in the mountains. Look at this super 7-day forecast. Yes, that cold front takes the edge off just a bit, back to the 80s Friday and Saturday. I have another 90-degree day on our hands on Sunday. A stronger cold front moves through. Still, it's a dry one. No rain, no snow. And then looking ahead toward the beginning of October, temperatures soar back to the mid 80s by the middle of next week.